Yep, 13 seasons.
Yep.
I mean, he's a
Knees,
catcher that wasn't going to
that
last
shit
very
get to you.
long.
Yeah, them knees don't last long.
They said he was going to be ready. But we'll get him in when we talk. It's all good. There's quite a bit to talk about anyway, at least in the short time that we got.
There's like so much here.
Yeah. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the All Pro JAFFO, where we bring you the highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan. I am your host, JP. Alongside me, as always, the best DJ in the entire country, Mr. DJ Sticks.
Good, folks.
And joining us in a little bit as usual, trying to get everything set up, is Mr. Country K. What he gets in here. A lot of things have been happening already. From the trade deadline going down to one of the bigger stories throughout the last day or so. Henry Ruggs, wide receiver for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Former wide receiver.
Former, no.
Yeah.
At 3:30 something in the morning over there in Las Vegas, got into a crash, DUI crash that ended up taking the life of one individual and her dog. So, Ruggs right now is facing charges. What is it? $150,000 bail?
Yeah, so he's bail, facing like a DUI. He's gonna be facing probably driving reckless for going like they clocked him at like 156 miles an hour. 156 miles an hour, and I think he hit the lady at 120, which I'm surprised his car didn't explode himself. You know, going that fast. So he had a couple bumps and bruises. They said he's in a wheelchair, but yeah.
Everybody welcome in Country K.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree because I mean I was hearing what you were saying when I was coming in. I agree. I feel like shit. You know what I mean? It was higher than what you said though. His speed, it was 156. You just said 120.
Yeah, What he was going at one point. He was going 156. Yeah.
Oh,
the airbags deployed.
That's the part I missed. That's the part I missed. Okay. So yeah, but no. So here's the thing though, like they didn't specify like how we was talking about it earlier. They didn't specify whether that gun was registered in his name or was a legal weapon. They just been saying a legal weapon. You know what I'm saying?
A loaded firearm. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've seen a couple on that just said illegal weapon. You know what I'm saying? Not understanding about Nevada's fucking gun laws. That's what I was saying earlier. Because I'm telling you what, I had to look that shit up when I went on a tournament. They were like 2014, 2013. To the fucking, it's a reserve out there, like a bunch of fucking Native Americans and shit. And it was out there capping, like fucking K, like he was standing on the fucking hill just busting. Wop, 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 wop. I'm like, yep, let me find out what the fuck going on. Right? I'm like, I ain't gonna be out here because I ain't disrespecting nobody, but yeah, man, you know. What's up, everybody? You know what I'm saying? We speak being rude and shit, you know what I'm saying?
And so that's what I just don't understand. Like, you hear these people that's like in these DUIs, and it's always somebody else that died, never the person that fucking hit. And it's like it never happens that way. Else. Yeah, I'm like, man, like going 120 in a fucking Corvette, your shit should have just like imploded.
He wasn't even on the highway or anything either. He was on fucking residential.
He was on the residential street. No reason to be driving 156 miles an hour.
Hell no! I don't care what kind of car you have. Like he had an all-black custom-out Corvette that he just completely ruined now. Yeah, he endangered his girlfriend's life with him, and he ended up taking the life of somebody else.
See,
he's Yeah, I don't know, man. You drink all that, but the blood alcohol level is twice the legal limit. It
Yeah.
just it baffles me how when you're an athlete that has that much money and that much to lose, that you would even put yourself into that situation. You can't find an Uber. You don't have a driver.
They
Somebody
don't
to
even need
drive
to
you
have
where.
Uber. The NFL
Yeah,
has they have
personal
drivers.
cars.
Each team has drivers, so there's no reason.
It's like, what the hell is the problem here then? Like, what
It's
is the
pride.
issue in you? I mean, Pride. Look, well, if it's Pride, look how far Pride got. Now he's no longer in the NFL. He's facing I don't know how many years in jail now for killing somebody with a DUI. His whole life has changed now. It's all that pride, heavy, the living and everything else like that. Oh, I want to live fast in the car, show off the speed, everything. End up
Nah,
killing somebody.
I don't think that was it. I think it was more the fact of, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna just put this together. I'm gonna put this together. I'm gonna, again, pessimistic psychiatrist clocking the fucking, you know what I'm saying? I seriously believe this. I seriously believe it wasn't that. It was more the fact of, no, I'm good. I'm good. That's a level of pride too. No, I'm good. I can drive. I'm good. I'm good. I can drive. And then him and his girl start fucking arguing. And he not even paying attention to the odometer, man. He just fucking pushing. You know what I'm saying? He just driving, he not paying attention because he probably arguing with her. But at the exact same time, that's what comes back to what I was saying earlier. Outside of the team, everybody had their own personal paychecks, right? So, and they all have their own personal entourages. So for the simple fact of, why the fuck you got no homeboys? Your girl got no homegirls? Nobody? Nobody can drive y'all nowhere? Like nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
none of your friends could even sit there and really realize, hey, nobody wants to tell Henry that he can't drive.
No, it's not even that. It's they should
They
have
don't want
been
to
more
get.
assertive.
They don't want to get cut off that paycheck.
That's what I'm saying.
Friend.
But honestly, if it was me, if I was been one of his friends, I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. What? How mad you get? You not going nowhere driving by yourself. I don't care. Fight me, fuck it, fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd have just saved somebody's life by fighting somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's in the league. Like, he'll be mad right now, but then he'll realize, like, damn, bro, my bad. He'll wake up like, damn, bro, my bad. You know what I'm saying? He said, appreciate it for, you know what I'm saying, making sure we got home safe type shit. And that's why I feel like that's where one of the friends like gotta be. It's like you gotta have one of the friends that's a dick. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's willing to say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what a lot of people, a lot of these athletes that's getting in trouble, they don't have. Or they pushed away.
They have a lot of yes men around them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just like he's saying, it's just more the fact that they're not trying to get off that pay stub. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have too many ones. It's like, bro, I value you as a friend and not your money. Like, it's a lot of people that don't have that. Yes, in the league.
That pay stub that they had before, they no longer have.
Definitely gone now.
Oh yeah, all that money going to lawyers and the family.
Either
and
way,
all
you
that
got to
shit.
look at it. If he drives and kills somebody, I don't have a paycheck. If I stop him from doing that, there's still a chance he might later on go, nah, you were right. We got home. Matter of fact, if he was that gone, he might not even remember how the fuck he got home anyway. Just at that point, you're dealing with somebody's life. Or other people's life, the potential of somebody dying because of your stupid decisions. I don't know, man. And like, again, when it comes to the yes men, it's, oh yeah, you're good, you did. Like, no, man, you can't. Some of these athletes got to get around truthful people. Oh no, something happened to him.
Hey, why the hell you got an action photo in your background, man? He got a Travis Simeon action game photo in his background. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
He just noticed this now.
Because his shit was blood, like it was kept going in and out a little bit, and I was looking like, who the fuck is that? And you could eat it. You was going back and forth. I was like, is that fucking Taysom Hill? I'm like, no, because you know I fuck with Taysom Hill. I said, Travis Simeon, like he's still rubbing this shit in.
I had to download this one just for this show tonight. logging in. Like, let me find a picture real quick.
It's all good. It's all good. It hurt. No, believe me, it hurt.
But I mean, that all going back seriously, so like honestly, that thoughts and prayers to that family who lost a loved one for sure. And I mean, if this isn't a message to other athletes and stuff like that all around to make smarter decisions, I don't know what is.
No, if this ain't, I agree with you. I'm not trying to stop you from saying your message, but for the Raiders, I'm surprised you ain't say this shit your damn self. Being a Niner fan and you're a Raider hater to his core. The Raiders, first off, free agents, don't go to fucking Vegas. Don't go to the Las Vegas Raiders, bro. Do not go to the Raiders because they do not have your back. Remember, they got Doug Martin too and let him go up Sheets Creek. That was just 5-6 years ago. Do not, I repeat, do not go to the Las Vegas Raiders because they do not have your back. Not even a little bit. Al Davis' son don't give a fuck about you. Mark don't give a fuck. Look at his hair.
He didn't give a fuck about his damn self.
He don't give a fuck about himself. He coming outside looking fucking like Ron Howard with a bowl. Like, come on, he like fat Ron Howard out here. Like Ron Howard mixed with fucking Adolf Hitler, bro. Like, nah, this ain't cool, dog. This ain't cool, bro. This ain't cool. Especially,
I mean,
the Raiders been fucking trash. And that was their first round draft pick, bro. Like,
it's just like, I mean, it's in Vegas too. Like, not even okay. Like we could say, or I said before, like we were out there. Oh yeah, you knew the Raiders when they went to Vegas. That shit was gonna happen. I think really, I don't know if Kay said it or Master said it, or both of you said it. I don't think it matters what team went to Vegas. You're in Vegas. There's gonna be trouble following in that fucking city.
You partying all fucking night.
Extra careful in that fucking city.
Fuck extra careful, boy. You better act celibate in fucking Vegas. For the simple fact of, look at what they did to Sean Watson. Everybody in the NFL act like that shit never happened. That's what makes me further believe that they lying on this man. They act like that shit never happened. They was talking about trading Deshaun Watson. Like, bro, they act like he playing. Like, nobody paid attention to that. They real life act like none of 20-something of them goddamn cases even existed. You see what I'm saying?
The what you call it? Goodell even came out. He didn't even put him on the exempt list or anything. He said we don't have anything to put him on that list yet.
Me and Jordan saying the same thing. Me and Jordan doing the same thing. Except I'm taking his picture personally, and he taking Scotty's comment personally. But that's what I'm saying though. What I'm saying is I fully agree with you because just like Goodell didn't put him on the exempt list, and at the exact same time, the NFL have their own investigators. Nothing, right? Nothing has came up.
Yep.
Like when Ray Rice smacked his wife and made her hit that pole, Ray Rice couldn't wear an NFL shirt outside. The Baltimore Ravens probably came to his crib and made sure they got all paraphernalia out of his house, bro. He couldn't have purple socks. He can't own purple socks.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with the Ray Rice situation. Remember, he only got suspended for 2 games until the video came out.
Yeah.
When the video came out, that's when it was like, oh, no.
Now yeah, but still,
they would have let him go for just 2 games had it not been for that video.
What I'm saying is, it was still action taken just off the words. It's like, oh, Ray did some shit. All right, cool. We're just gonna suspend him just in case. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I feel like that's more what it was. But as far as this situation, Deshaun, nothing at all. Like, come on, bro. That's
I haven't honestly. I haven't heard shit about that whole situation.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I kept trying to tell you in the beginning. The owner is on some bullshit.
Any news that is coming out about Deshaun Watson, it's about whether or not he's going to get traded somewhere. Nothing to do with about the allegations or anything else like that. It has everything to do with, where's he going? Where is he going to be traded to? Is he going to Miami? Is he going to there? It's like, so like you said, kids, like we're just going to breeze past through it like none of that ever happened, or like, it's just, I don't know, man. The NFL's on some crazy shit. On top of that, then you got Aaron Rodgers today. So you got You got Henry Ruggs III, who is in jail right now, who's probably going to post $150,000 bail. That's nothing to him at this point in time. He's going to post that, but he's still going to show up in court, off a team, and everything else like that. Then you had this. Now you had Aaron Rodgers is in a deep fucking hole because now he's on the COVID-19 list, and now everybody's calling him a liar because he had a press conference not too long ago where he told media, I've been immunized. I am immunized, he said. Not vaccinated. I am immunized. And then went on to say, it's everyone's personal. I'm not going to judge anybody else's personal choices if they want to do this, this, and that. Well, now it's come out that he's not vaccinated. He's gone for the full 10 days of the COVID protocol. He's not playing this week. And Aaron Rodgers is under big time fire right now. Because of those comments, because of, he basically avoided the whole thing. Like, really, nobody really knew that. Nobody questioned that. There was no follow-up question to that either, of whether or not he's immunized. What does that mean? That means you're vaccinated or you're...
Apparently, he took some kind of alternative medicine. So I'm thinking he doing that same shit that Donald Trump did. But the NFL, when he applied for it, the NFL told him no. They told him that wasn't good enough. So, so they had already denied him his request for even doing that shit.
What is it? The homeopathic, homeo something. That's what it was called. The homeopathic thing or whatever treatment that, to help boost the immune system or whatever it is. That's the treatment that he presented to the NFL. Like you said, they said no, because it's not, it doesn't fall into that category. But it's just a matter of being asked the question and then giving that answer and then making it kind of seem like, oh, I'm vaccinated, get off my ass. Like we're talking about the other thing now. Like it's a little sketchy. And he was at that Halloween party. John, he hasn't been taking the same protocols as other unvaccinated players in the league. Most of the unvaccinated players in the league take the different protocol. They have to wear a mask at all times. They have different things to do. Rodgers hasn't been doing that. He don't around everywhere without a mask and, this Halloween party, doing all this other kind of stuff. So it's just like, well, now that we know, it's just kind of like, are they going to crack down on that? Or, because it's Aaron Rodgers, they're just sweep it under the rug.
Can we address that Aaron Rodgers is the biggest pussy in the NFL? More like the biggest bitch. Brady had that award because motherfuckers hated him because he was in New England. And, he cried a little. But Tom made sure that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was 100% vaccinated. And at the exact same, well, I'll say this. I'm not going to say 100%. 80% vaccinated. We was able to start the season, no hitches. And at the same time, back to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is one of the biggest bitches in the world because look what he did in the offseason. This man went to Hawaii. So firstly, he had to go to Hawaii, stay in a fucking quarantine hotel for fucking 14 days, and then be able to enjoy Hawaii. Like he had to do that to enjoy Hawaii. So he already started at half the month in Hawaii. And he did that shit, went to a wedding, did all that bullshit, had fun over there drinking tequila and fucking acting like a little spoiled little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. He fucking had the Green Bay Packers fucking goddamn scrambling. All these reports of Jordan Love about to start. He doing first team reps, all this shit. And nobody fucking addressed. They talking about Aaron Rodgers is one of the best passers in the game. I'm saying where? I'm continue to fucking be confused because Aaron Rodgers really is a regular ass motherfucker. He can throw the ball. I'm not going to see him make it seem like he can't throw, but he can't lead. So it don't matter how good you fucking throw. If you can't lead, it don't fucking matter. And the only reason why they're able to be good as they are this year because of the motherfuckers they had, the young receivers they had, they starting to catch the fuck up with Devontae. You know what I'm saying? Like Scantlin and fucking Valdez.
This last game that he had barely, and he didn't have anybody really.
You keep saying that. You keep saying that he had Randall Cobb. That was he had him for the Super Bowl. So you keep making it seem like camaraderie and all of that. And people keep saying he had nobody because Devontae wasn't there. Randall Cobb was there. He had a couple other receivers that was there before them. It ain't like they pulled motherfuckers from the practice squad and free agents. He had people that was there with.
Scantling was out, Lazard was out, Adams was out, all against the Cardinals. He did that with
Cobb
basically
was
all
there.
the backup.
Cobb was there. The fourth stringer was there. They run a 4-wide set. So the fourth motherfucker was there. Robert Tonyan was there.
I don't know. I don't think of.
Like, come on,
I
bro.
don't think of.
I just said three. That's three people right there. Those are three people
I don't think
with.
of Cobb. Well, okay, comfortable with. Okay. I was going to say that's on the level of Adams and Scantling and everything like that. No, they're not on that level at all.
That's all. Look, see, you're missing what I'm saying. I'm not saying Randall Cobb and Devontae Adams on the same level. No. He won a ring with Randall Cobb. No, he's more than comfortable with Randall Cobb. You know what I'm saying? That's like say it like this. Say, let's use the Cowboys because y'all team ain't got shit over there. Let's use Cowboys. Say that come back, right? The week that come back, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, and fucking Cooper go the COVID list. He still got fucking a few different options over there that have been playing with Dak. You know what I'm saying? He could be, not trying to give him too much credit, but Dak will be able to work with that shit. He still got Zeke, Aaron Jones. He still got Tony Pollard. He still, you know what I'm saying? He still got all of the other pieces that's a part of his team. So you can't just be like, oh, he ain't got his top three guys, they gonna lose. Nah, bro. If he's supposed to be this epic quarterback, it don't fucking matter who the hell Aaron Rodgers had. And you giving him too much credit because Brady had nobody for years. Their whole roster was full of nobodies and Julian Edelman. Nobodies and fucking, what's my boy name? Wes Welker. Like, come on, bro. Brady been doing that shit. And then you see it and be like, oh, Aaron, like, stop giving this fucking credit. Like, let's be real. Aaron Rodgers did not win that fucking game. Aaron Jones did. Like, and they barely fucking won. Like, come on with the bullshit. Like, they make it seem like they smacked them, like they won by 20, like the Cowboys beating the Panthers. Like, they made it seem like it was that. Like, no, bro. They barely won that motherfucking game. So it is what it is. He was acting like a spoiled little bitch, walking around here doing all this little ugly ass shit with the fucking Packers, making it seem like he King Dingling, like he got 7 rings. He got 1 12 years ago. Like, come on, bro. Be easy, be humble. Like LeBron said, the fucking Cam, what's my boy name, play for the Phoenix Suns. It don't matter. He told him to be humble. Yeah, be humble. Aaron Rodgers, because you were sorry as fuck with Matt McCarthy about 3 years ago, bro. Like, come on, dog. They could trade you to the fucking Detroit Lions. They could trade you to anybody that's sorry as shit. You keep acting like your motherfucking ass is just untradeable. No, in the offseason, I'm pretty sure the Packers is done with this ass. I don't give a fuck if he won the fucking MVP or not. I think they done with him. I'm done. Talked a lot.
I mean, well, what more can we really say about that whole situation other than it's been pretty much a shit show. Like you said, it's been and then what today? What else do we have today? Buster Posey. Beckham got kicked out of practice because of his dad. I'm assuming the Browns put it out like he did not participate in practice due to a personal reason. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a lot of personal going on in this whole thing right now with Odell and the Browns.
The head coach need a tampon. That's the only thing personal that's going on. The head coach need a tampon and some Midol. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's done. I think they just gonna like let him go, and
that's a little disrespectful. Yeah, the trade deadline where you could have at least gotten some draft capital or something like that for him. You chose to wait after the deadline to make that decision. That's
whoever pick him up they gonna all that money. Whoever pick him up off waivers, if they cut him, he gonna waiver. So
yeah, nobody's gonna do it.
Is the Raiders and the Saints are looking at him.
First
Raiders
probably makes the most sense. Raiders make the most sense just schematically. If you go to the Saints, I mean, honestly, I'm not really not worried about it like that. Like, but at the same time, I am.
I mean, what I was gonna say, what is he gonna go to the Saints for? It's not like he has really a quarterback who's gonna be able to throw him the ball. Taysom Hill.
I think the Saints just because they ain't got Michael Thomas no more for this year.
Yep, Michael Thomas also came out saying that he was done for the rest of the year when I had him on my fucking fantasy bench thinking I was going to have him for late rounds. Come to find out today that, oh no, Michael Thomas just decided, nope, not going to play this year. All right,
Nah,
cool. That's a
it's
fucking
not
draft
his
spot that was
decision.
wasted.
So I was listening to that. It's not his decision. His surgery that he had on his foot, I
He had a
think didn't
setback,
go.
didn't he?
I think didn't go well. So I wonder if he's going to have surgery again. So it's a surgical issue.
Damn. He had a setback on his
Yeah.
ankle.
Yeah. So it's a setback. Yeah, with surgery. So
Well, I mean, fuck it. That was a waste of a draft pick on my part. I guess that's
Not
I guess that's
necessarily.
on me.
I ain't gonna sit here and say that. You won
he
I
certain
was
wasn't
that he
gonna
thinking
win.
wasn't
He
gonna
late
wasn't gonna
play.
win
push.
anyway.
Yeah, there's no way
Well, I
you would
mean,
have
at
known
this
that.
point.
You know what I'm saying? Like he came
I
back
gave
and he
you D
stuck
Hop,
off.
and you still in last place.
Right. So I'm trying to climb my way back, though. Trying to
Hey,
climb my way back.
but back
Two
to
straight wins.
Odell.
I'm good.
Hey, how do y'all feel? I'm gonna ask y'all this. Who do you think was the real reason? I understand that the show is us be observing shit. You know what I'm saying? So who do y'all think was the reason outside of his dad? Who do you think was the reason of Odell leaving practice? Like who got full blown butt hurt? I say it was Stefanski. I said, yeah, for sure.
Just
Well, they told
I
him,
mean,
the head coach called and told him not to come to practice.
yeah,
And then told the team that basically he wasn't part of the team no more.
he told the media
So
that
they're done.
basically like as if he's not on the team. I'm just like,
That's
so
what I'm saying.
I mean, I do understand the whole, you got to have thicker skin than that if you're Stefanski.
Oh yeah,
like you're really going to have Odell's dad like determine, and you're going to take it out on his son. Basically, that's kind of childish all in itself. To go and do that. I mean, so Stefanski's definitely in the wrong for that. Odell's dad definitely in the wrong for that. It's just kind of like we're having a situation right now, especially a little bit more for the foremost this year, especially things that have been going on with Mahomes and his family who were active on social media and stuff like that have been doing nothing but bringing negative, attention towards Patrick Mahomes. And it doesn't help that Patrick Mahomes is not having a great year this year. And now you have Odell's dad coming out and having a whole 12-minute rant explaining on why Baker's the reason why Odell hasn't been doing shit. It's just kind of like, when do these players tell the families, hey, can you try and not bash the team that I'm on? Like, if you're going to bash the refs or bash somebody else, that's fine. But don't be like, hey, my teammates are the ones who were fucking me over. Like, because then that makes it look 10 times worse than what it is. It's like, do we have to do all these players need to have a talk with their family members going, hey, chill the fuck out. We can't have you bashing teammates and stuff like that. You can't do it. We can't do it. I don't know. With this whole thing, it's kind of Odell's dad started it. Stefanski doesn't have thick skin. Baker came out to say, is he hurt? No. Is he surprised? Yes. So it's kind of like we're in a situation right now, especially with Odell. He's not in a good situation. I think a lot of people kind of predicted that when he went to Cleveland at first, that basically the Giants sent him over to Cleveland for his career to be over with. And then he had those first 2 years where he was, oh shit, maybe we made a bad mistake. But now it's at a point right now, even Cleveland's going, kind of, I don't know what it is that they're doing with it, because I know it's not all Odell himself. It's things that are happening around him that are causing these actions. At least that's what I'm seeing. I don't blame Odell necessarily so much for everything that's happening. It's more the outside pieces. Because Odell even said, I showed up practice ready to work. Like it was another day. And I got told, turn around and go home. So, I mean, Stefanski for sure, he's got to have thicker skin than that. Like he can't, have a talk with Odell, sure. Let you pull him off to the side and be like, hey, we can't have your dad doing this shit, man. We're already trying to figure it out. We're already trying to do this. Last thing we need is your dad putting a 12-minute video on why Baker Mayfield sucks.
But
We already know he does.
He can't control his dad either. I mean, you can't.
That's what I'm about to
It's like
say.
another grown person telling another grown man, like, they gonna do what they want to do regardless.
They heard that.
That's
They
what,
heard
bro.
that subtle one.
He's been seeing my face the whole time you've been
I
talking.
knew that's
I'm
what he
like,
was thinking too. Yeah.
like, what
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
yeah. I mean, his dad, like, you can tell them till they blue in the face, but they gonna do what they want to do. So,
And that's what I'm saying. That's morally what I'm saying about all of this shit. The problem not having, and I'm trying to tell you, Odell had 1,000-yard year, and he got hurt his second year. This is his third year on the Browns. It wasn't 2,000-yard seasons. It was 1,000-yard season. He got hurt. Here we go. But this is what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. We got to stop looking at the player and trying to blame the player. These coaches and fucking owners and management are fucking adults as well. So now by saying that, let's go to Pat Mahomes real quick. You said Pat Mahomes and stuff like that about his brother. I have not seen any backlash of anybody saying anything about Pat Mahomes' little brother. You'll see every fucking tweet once in a while, but ain't nobody, like, this is a story. This is a story on every sports network about Odell Daddy doing that shit. Pat Mahomes' little brother went on the field and fucking started turfing the goddamn logo. He started being disrespectful to motherfuckers on the field. Ain't nobody said shit about that.
No, people did. He came out and apologized and stuff afterward. People came after him for that.
You got
People
a couple sprinkles, but it was not a real thing.
No, it wasn't like, oh, ESPN is covering it.
That's what I'm saying. That was local news.
It was all social media
that was,
taking
you know what I mean? That was Kansas City news. I ain't got to necessarily specify what it was, but anyway, at the same exact time, like, Pat Mahomes' troubles and shit like that is just due to their offensive line being fucking terrible and the fact of they, you know what I'm saying, they scheme for him. He was good as fuck for like 3-4 years. You thought he wasn't going to be able to fucking cover up for him. I'm telling you, his athleticism is the reason why he's been good. He's been out there doing athletic ass shit. So I don't want to put him in the same category as Odell because Odell is a world talent. Pat is a world talent too in his own right because of his athleticism, but it ain't about his intelligence to the game of football. Odell actually has intelligence to the game of football. He adjusts. He reroutes himself. He does different things. Odell has a whole package. You know what I'm saying? Odell has a package. Pat Mahomes is athletic as fuck, and he can throw the ball which kind of ways like a baseball player. I'm kind of confused on what the fuck going on here where people not understanding that most of these guys that's coming in the NFL and doing all this amazing shit is because they're fucking baseball players. Pat Mahomes, Kyler Murray, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. All of these motherfuckers were baseball players. People are forgetting that they were baseball players. Jameis Winston, he could throw the long ball far and deep and accurate. Can't throw a short ball for shit. He was a baseball player. I keep trying to get y'all to understand. So to go to Pat Mahomes, he ain't got the same scrutiny because he ain't got the same shit going on because of you know, different hues of the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he on that lighter shade of brown.
You know, he closer to yellow. A little dandelion.
Well, here's my take on Patrick Mahomes. I'm glad you brought that up because I was like, I wanted to tell you about this. So, about how weak the Chiefs is this year. So when Patrick Mahomes won those past couple of years, most of these teams like really didn't have no defense. I mean, some of them had defense, none of them really had defense. Now this past year, everybody has gone out and drafted defensive players. So everybody defense is like way different this year. So Patrick Mahomes himself says he can't read a defense. Now all these teams have figured out what the hell he's doing. And now he don't know how to read what they're doing. They disguising and doing everything else. So he ain't the same. He ain't fucking lost out there. He can have all the athleticism he wants, but when these defenses have figured you out and everybody has drafted defenses to beat Patrick Mahomes. And so now he don't know what to do. They barely gonna make the playoffs this year if they make it at all.
I was about to say, I'm like, the way it's kind of looking, if anything, I think the best that they're gonna do is the 7th seed, to be honest with the way
Y'all
it is
give them
right now.
boys too much credit.
That's
Y'all
what
give
I'm
them
saying,
too
like,
much credit. Look at their
maybe
division.
best
The Chargers, the Broncos, the Raiders, and them.
Yeah.
Shit. The Raiders already got 5 wins.
And it's
So
like
do the
everything
Chargers.
the Chiefs have played has only been like by 3 points. Every win has only been by about 3 points. You
Yeah,
fucking beat the Giants by 3 points. The New York Giants.
They almost lost, yeah.
Yeah, and
I lost. I was mad as shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I lost again.
I'm like,
This motherfucker couldn't have a regular game.
yeah, so yeah, it's definitely like teams got smart and they like, okay, we're gonna a whole lot of defense. You don't know.
But that's what the NFL. That's what the NFL does. It adapts. It adapts to what's around it. You're not going to be dominant doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. You had those first 2 years that got you $500 million 10-year contract, but now you got to be able to adapt to the fact that defenses are adapting to you.
Yeah, he can't do that,
and he hasn't been able to do it yet. So it's kind of like now the Chiefs are kind of looking at it going, "Fuck, we gave him a 10-year contract. What if he's really not that guy? And what if he can't get any? What if this is his ceiling? What if since he's been figured out and everything, he can't get any better? I mean, there's a reason why he wasn't undefeated at Texas Tech. There's a reason why he wasn't
Texas
really
Tech,
in
that
any
was
Heisman talk over at Texas Tech.
Is he in Texas Tech?
He's just wowed because of his athleticism, and he's got a cannon arm. What?
He went to Texas Tech, fam. He wasn't gonna get none of that recognition.
With Cliff Kingsbury, he was there with that.
Yo, they said Graham Harrell was the last motherfucker we go give any credit to from Texas Tech. No more, motherfucker. Hey, I couldn't even get my damn thought out, bro. Hey, look. So as far as him developing, who's supposed to develop him?
He ain't got nobody here. He didn't have nobody really to look up to.
No, I'm saying the head coach at this point, once they got rid of Alex, it's supposed to be one-on-one. It's supposed to be Brady Belichick at that point. You know what I'm saying? Look how if you're gonna give Belichick credit, you gotta think about it. All of America is like divided into thirds, right? It ain't equal thirds, but it's thirds. People that's indifferent, Belichick, Brady, right? Who gets the credit? So at some point in time, people also got to realize early in Tom's career, Belichick was fucking showing film, giving him the idea, teaching him how to fucking watch film, teaching him how to develop, teaching him how to do all of that shit. And Andy Reid has not done that. And can we just be honest?
He be too much in them chicken buckets.
Hey, he is in Kansas City, probably eating the fuck out that barbecue.
That KC masterpiece.
Hey, no. hey, honestly, I personally believe Andy Reid is an average coach. Andy Reid is an average coach. I'll be the first one to say it. I'm gonna say it again before all of America jump on board. Because if the Chiefs don't make the playoffs, I promise you, all America be like, we gotta look to see if Andy Reid's really a good coach or not. I promise you, I see it coming. We gotta see if Andy Reid's a good coach.
I feel like Andy Reid could be like good, like a quarterback coach. Like if that's his sole focus is on a positional, like a QB coach or even offensive coordinator, I think Andy Reid would be better off than an actual head coach. I mean, it really goes throughout his career. He's always been, good offensively. How often did he have good defenses? I mean, even when he was over there in Philly, he had Dawkins, which basically covered up his whole defense.
I almost went there. I forgot that was Chip Kelly. I almost corrected. I'm like, the fuck you talking about? They had that wide nine and all that shit. I forgot that was Chip Kelly. My bad. Go ahead, continue.
That was after. So it's just like and he had Donovan McNabb, who was, at that point in time, Donovan McNabb was MVP candidate. He was going, taking the Eagles to NFC Championship games. They went to the title game against Tom Brady and the Patriots not long ago when T.O. was fucking playing on a broken leg. All this other type of stuff. He's had teams to really get there, but that was always a question mark for him, was whether or not he could be able to coach in the big time situations. And up until, really that time where they won the Super Bowl right here in Kansas City, 3 years ago, that was still a question. Now the question has become, okay, was that really a fluke because nobody was prepared for Patrick Mahomes? Because the very next year, Bucks figured him out real fucking quick. And I think
you went the year before threw 50 touchdowns, bro. I ain't going with that. I ain't going for that. No, I ain't going, you can't go MVP and then next year win the Super Bowl. You gotta give a man some kind of credit. You know what I'm saying? At least in that standpoint. But as far as Andy Reid, the reason why I say I agree, but the reason why I say he's a mediocre ass coach, because look at Andy Reid's teams. Prior to T.O., Donovan McNabb wasn't doing shit. He in Match 6 division. He can tell me yeah and nay if I'm tripping. I feel like they was going back and forth on who was winning the fucking NFC East during that time before they got T.O. You know what I'm saying? They got T.O. They had them couple years of success. T.O. left. Donovan McNabb was out the door. He was in Minnesota. Andy Reid had Alex Smith, which I say Alex Smith is a good ass quarterback, but a lot of people say different. You know what I'm saying? Because just look at what the Washington football team was when Alex Smith was there. You know what I'm saying? The years that he was really fucked up and they was like, oh man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's just
holy shit, there's so much going on. I hate to fucking cut in front. Real quick, let's talk about Raise Energy before we go on anything. You guys already know this episode is sponsored by Raise Energy. Go to repsports.com. Franken Sour is now done and over with. But hey, guess what? Another limited flavor has already been announced and is going to be available to the public this Friday. The berries and cream limited edition flavor for Raise that is coming out. Be on the lookout for that stuff and that gear. Repsports.com, reppsports.com. Use the promo code Alpha Raise for 15% off of your order. It's the best energy drink on the market, the 2021 Clash of Cans champions, and they are that for a reason. Go over there, get your energy, get all your gear, everything that it comes to Raise. We've got Raise shit all over the place. I have gear. We've got stuff on our anything that you can find Raise. Go get it and do it now. Use that promo code Alpha Raise for 15% off. Demand more. Join the rebellion. Raise Energy. Thank you for being a sponsor of this show since pretty much day one. Appreciate you guys. All right, and going back into it. Oh man, again, there's a whole lot of speculation right now on where Odell is gonna go, or if the Browns are even going to try and really reconcile what's going on.
At this point, you really can't reconcile. You go tell the whole team he ain't part of the team. I'm like, fuck you, I'm not suiting up. I ain't part of your team, so I'm not putting your uniform on no more.
But what are the chances if they put him on waivers and the team picks him up off waivers, they take over his contract, right?
20 minutes.
What are the odds of teams just not even claiming him off waivers and they just outright release him? That would be Odell's kind of like, fuck you for that.
Man, are you fucking serious right now?
And now you're gonna have a shit ton of dead cap space because you couldn't claim me off of waivers. No,
hey, bro, you are going down fantasy land.
What do you mean,
bro? I'm gonna tell you right now. 20 seconds after they released Odell
Right.
Beckham Jr., he's going to Baltimore. I'm just going to let you know
He
he's
getting
going to
signed by
Baltimore.
somebody. Yeah, he's going
Don't
somewhere
let these
quick.
motherfuckers talk about
Baltimore
New Orleans
would
and
be
the
a
Raiders. No,
very
he's
not-
going to Baltimore with Lamar. I promise you that.
Baltimore, yeah, that would be
I
the
you.
receiver that Baltimore or that Lamar needs.
I promise you, he's going to Baltimore. He's gonna get picked up. If it ain't Baltimore, if it ain't Vegas, and if it ain't like, bro, he's gonna
Within
get
the
picked up,
division?
bro. It don't matter,
So that
bro. He's that talent, bro. He's gonna get picked up very
who
quickly.
Who is it in that division? You got the Ravens, you got the Steelers, you got the Browns, and the
Bengals?
Bengals.
Well, he's not going to the Bengals. He's just going to get that out there. He's not going to the Steelers. Just get that out there.
Hold on, though. What reason would he not be able to go to Cincinnati?
They have a flurry of receivers. They have a receiver that's just as good as Randy Moss when he was a rookie and Jamar Chase. The fuck you need Odell before?
I don't know, Jamar Chase and Odell.
He would mesh well with Joe Burrow for sure. He gave Joe Burrow $1,000 on camera for the national championship when Joe Burrow was walking around that fat ass cigar after he won. And what was the coach name? He was like, "Take it easy on that cigar, boy." Like, I forgot what the fucking coach name. Oh, Les Mills.
Coach O.
Oh, it was Coach O. I thought it was Coach Mills.
Yeah.
All right, but no, it's still, bro. I'm telling you. He'll mess well with Joe, but he's not gonna go there because they got too many receivers. And what's the point of picking up that contract when you got all these young ass receivers and you don't like collectively they equivalent to Odell Beckham's contract? It's like 5 receivers. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's no point of doing that. You got the 2 tight ends, you got Jamar Chase, you got a couple other guys. Like, it's no point of doing that shit. That's why I say he's gonna go to Baltimore.
I mean, Baltimore seems like really kind of the only. I mean, Baltimore and then Las Vegas. Because of their situation now. Now they're down a receiver.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fuck with Vegas. He was like, y'all got Coleman's out there right now.
Yeah.
There's too much happening right there. There's too much happening out there in Vegas for you to go over there.
Man, not even a month later, Henry Ruggs killed somebody.
Right.
And then, did y'all see what David Carr put out?
Oh yeah,
Derek Carr's brother.
Yeah.
Right after the whole thing went up, David Carr started promoting Derek Carr as the MVP. Like, you're so far out of pocket with this. Somebody just died, and now you're trying to make a case for, oh, well, now if Derek can do it, then he's definitely the MVP. Like, man, I think the tweet got deleted. Got the screenshot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he works for ESPN. And the NFL Network, they're gonna make him delete that shit. But
that's a high key. That's not even low key asshole. That's not even low key asshole. That's high key.
Honest, though, even though he's an asshole,
the timing of it.
I agree.
And then he followed up that tweet saying, "Oh, well, let me try this again." Basically, kind of like, I don't even think that was a half-ass apology or even an apology. That was kind of like, all right, well, let me try this over. Yeah, I'm sorry that this happened. I'm just blah, 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 blah. It's just the timing of it. What he said, could it be necessarily looked at as wrong when you're looking at it from that standpoint? No. It's just the timing of everything. At that point, it's better just sit down and shut up. David is trying too hard to fucking live vicariously through his younger brother right now because he couldn't cut it in the NFL. To where he's putting his fucking foot in his mouth.
That's not true.
Yeah. That's
not true. No, David Carr was really good until he got hurt, bro. You wildin'.
No, he was not. David Carr was ass cheap.
What?
Ass cheap.
Yo, the same revere that Deshaun has the Houston Texans going when he was playing was the same shit David Carr was doing when they first was going. Bro, you wildin' right now. You wildin'. Jit got hurt and they had, Who the fuck they had? Kyle Orton?
You couldn't
Kyle
win
Orton or
with
some shit.
Andre Johnson on your team, bro.
They was winning
You
games.
are butt cheeks.
They was winning games.
What playoff game? How many playoff games David Carr
Bro,
win?
they ain't win the
I'll
playoff
wait.
game because he got hurt. He got hurt. Like that's like the
He got hurt
Philadelphia
every year?
Eagles if they did
He
not
got hurt
have Nick
every year.
Foles. It don't have to be every year. One injury, 1 year can fuck up the rest of the years. Like it don't matter about every year. Like if he never recovered or recouped from that, then I mean he just became a shell of himself. That's how he ended up a backup at the Giants and he got a ring.
David Carr is one of the top 5 quarterback busts of all time.
Man,
I'm sorry right now.
I gotta see what he went to school at. I gotta see where he went to school at because Josh. Josh went to Oklahoma. He's shitting on him.
He didn't go to Oklahoma. He didn't go to Oklahoma. I'm just saying, David Carr, ass. There was nothing about his game that spoke that he deserved to be the number 1 pick. He's the number 1 pick for the Houston Texans when they first the expansion team, when they just became a team. So, like however long it was since the Houston Oilers had been there. Now they're the Texans.
He was. Yeah, I'm tripping. He was a Heisman candidate. The year he came out. Bro, you wildin', bro. Bro.
Matt Leinart won a Heisman Trophy. And
but he had Reggie Bush.
Doesn't matter. He still won a Heisman Trophy.
He had Reggie Bush, and he was at USC.
Nah.
He was at Reggie Bush. He was Reggie Bush. He had USC. If you ain't hear Matt he said he was going back to work.
Shit,
Reggie Bush. Yeah, I think he said I got to go inside. That's what I thought he said. He had Reggie Bush and he was at USC. Yeah.
Oh, now we hear you. There you go.
Yeah, it's like the audio, like my audio, like cut off.
Okay.
Yeah, we
it's going in and out for you right now.
But nah, Matt Leinart was in a way better situation, bro. Like it wasn't like it was individual talent; it was just situation. Look, man, I'll be trying to tell you, like a lot of this shit was like a lot of this shit is just be fucked up. The man got hurt. Like, what you want him to do?
David Carr.
And if I'm not
mistaken, David Carr was just better than Dan Orlovsky.
That's disrespectful because now it's
that's the same level that they were at.
How?
He's just better.
How?
He's just better than Chris Sims was.
Get the fuck out! I had Chris Sims. You're not gonna disrespect. Look, if it's Chris Sims or Derek Carr, I'm sticking with Derek Carr all night. I go over there and go stand with him. I go stand with you. Who the fuck you talking to like that, man?
No. Hey, I had to deal with Chris Sims' ass over there in Texas. I know all about Chris Sims.
No, you don't.
I know all about that guy.
You do not.
All
you
I
know about
know
4 years of having him. I know by having this month.
Chris Sims.
As an adult.
David Carr.
With talent.
Dan Orlovsky never was. Fucking these guys, no. David Carr was just a little bit better than those guys just because he was the number 1 pick. Career-wise after that, cheeks.
That's bullshit because he was hurt.
If
Andre Johnson doesn't become Andre Johnson that people know and love without David Carr throwing that ball to him.
Nah,
all right, bro.
I think Andre Johnson could have been like a D-Hop and done it with any quarterback that he had. I think he could have been. He was that type of receiver.
Andre Johnson
was that type of guy.
Nah, he retired early. Other quarterbacks sorry. Them boys were trash.
Andre Johnson was getting older and he was getting busted up pretty bad too, going towards the end of his career.
Them quarterbacks he had was trash. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, David Carr he got hurt. He got hurt on their run. I'm telling you, bro, he won. I ain't gonna make it seem like he was Tom Brady or some shit. No, that's not at all the truth. That's not at all the truth. But I will say he was a good quarterback, bro. He was a decent quarterback. He was good. He was, you know what I'm saying? You can use him.
If I had to pick quarterback, I would choose Nathan Peterman over David Carr.
Oh, you just trying to lose games. Shit, I forgot. You a Niner fan. No, that makes sense. You're a Niner fan, bro. Like, you can't even figure out who the quarterback you want. I want Justin Fields. Justin Fields over there, sorry as shit in Chicago.
That's because of his offensive line. And he almost
you literally argued me down that Mac Jones was the worst quarterback in that shit, and I kept trying to tell you. Mac Jones should have went to y'all team and y'all would be good right now if y'all had Mac Jones. Right now, if you have Mac Jones, you'll be nice right now.
Flash in the pan.
Flash in the pan.
Yeah,
What?
Mac Jones is gonna be like what is it, like Kellen Moore for Dallas.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Just wasn't gonna cut it in the NFL, but he's gonna be a hell of a coach one day.
Let me ask you this. Whose receiving core is better, yours or theirs?
Whose?
The Niners
or
the Patriots? Who has a better receiving core right now?
We do, because we have.
Who has a better record? Who has a better record?
Actually, I think we both have the same record at 3-5.
So you just proved my motherfucking point. You just proved my goddamn point.
How?
I got two quarterbacks over there can't do shit. Mac ain't fucking go nowhere, and they defense is abysmal. They traded his best corner. They fucking goddamn been trading motherfuckers left and right to get picks to recoup. Bro, Mac Jones is way better than fucking Jimmy G. Way better than Trey Lance. Way better. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, that's what I'm saying.
When you're comparing them to those two, it's unfair.
How was that unfair? They both quarterbacks.
Let me get back inside. I gotta get on ranch.
All right.
All right.
See you later, man.
Peace.
But
now everybody's about to hear just a full-on argument for the rest of the
no, not at all. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like oh, there you go. I feel like Mac Jones, man. Mac Jones would have been the quarterback for y'all because he would have been able to do it exactly what Kyle Shanahan need without being timid, without being that, because again, he's on play his games with just as much people as the Niners put in their stadium in Levi's at Alabama. Like, you got to understand that. So now it just comes to playing football. You know what I'm saying? Now it ain't no timidness. It ain't no none of that other shit. Just play football. So in the confines of that, who can just play football? Mac Jones can just play football. What the fuck? He just played football. Like, they've been losing games because they defense sorry as shit. It ain't got nothing to do with him fucking off the game.
And best run blocker this season by Pro Football Focus, Trent Williams.
Trent Williams? That's what's up. It's a good thing y'all ain't win no goddamn games.
I've always said that we got a good running offensive line, like a good rushing attack with that offensive line. It's just the passing that's a little. I mean, I know you went over those numbers before, and they're like top 5 or top 10 offensive lines.
Passing, but pass blocking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
5.
It's like, I think that just actually further proves that it might not even be the offensive line. It's literally just our quarterback. So.
And no, it's literally just your coaches. Y'all keep going to the player. Y'all keep going to the player, but look what the fuck Jimmy G was doing with Belichick.
With the decisions that they have made with trading all that over just to get Trey Lance and everything else, like, that's one of the bad decisions. But when you put all of that together, it's just kind of like the quarterbacks that we have. Jimmy's not. I saw a little bit of things going around that the Niners missed an opportunity to trade Jimmy G over to the Saints to get good draft capital because it's a desperate team. Bro, and then he would have been able to go up against Tom Brady every once in a while and get his butt whooped there. I mean, you and I both have talked about it, that he should have been traded a long time ago. A long time ago. But, I mean, they didn't pull the trigger because they think Jimmy is still the guy, even though it's clear that he isn't really. I hear people, oh, yeah, Jimmy, he did so good against the Bears. You forgot who exactly you just said they played against.
The Bears with that defensive line with Khalil Mack and Akeem.
And that's it.
Bro,
that's the only
what you mean that's
defense.
It? Nah, bro, they got a top defensive line, bro. They got a top defensive line. I ain't gonna say linebackers. I don't know they full team like that, but they got a solid defensive line, bro.
Maybe Eddie Jackson.
Yeah, I don't know they team like that. I only know like the stars on their team like that. But yeah, bro. Nah, I can't agree with you. That's the reason why. If they got a good D line and Jimmy G did well, then he did well. You know what I'm saying? Against a good defense. Because again, the Bears got a very good defense. The Bears
that.
problem is they coach. They coach. Allen Robinson is good. You say Fields is good. They coach. They coach is the fucking problem. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like, bro, it's small. It's all about that. Like, Jimmy G could be good. As much as you was raving about y'all team when y'all went to the Super Bowl, y'all still got most of those players. So that's what I'm saying. It's like at the end of the day, people keep looking at the players like they're not performing. They're not performing. Like, no, your fucking schemes suck, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm trying to run this shit to the best of my ability, and you getting our players fucking hurt. We lost 3 running backs. We lost 3 running backs. We lost our tight end. We lost our receiver. We lost, you know what I'm saying? Like, this just offensively, like, we're losing these people because of your shit ass motherfucking shit, and you won't conform or reform your shit to actually make it work.
Yeah.
You need to get out your daddy ass, Kyle. Get out your daddy ass. You know what I'm saying? He ain't done shit since the 90s. Get out your daddy ass, man. Like, goodness fucking gracious, dog. Like, Kyle Shanahan, be your own coach. Be your own man. Because right now, y'all losing like a motherfucker. And you just went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago, bro. Like, this shit is ridiculous. That's why I kept telling you, your coach is B-Rabbit. Motherfucker's terrible. That's why I like, bro, Jimmy G solid. He's solid. I don't think Trey Lance that good. I feel like I could got him in the second round.
But now he's coming around again.
No, I said that. I always said I didn't think he was that good. I said that. I didn't think he was that good to begin with. I just think that Kyle Shanahan is B-Rabbit from 8 Mile. I'm telling you. Like, that's the problem. Like, y'all would actually be good if Kyle Shanahan wasn't B-Rabbit from 8 Mile. Like, that's pretty much what the fuck going on. I'm talking about the beginning of the movie. No confidence, B-Rabbit. Throwing up on himself, you know what I'm saying? Watch other people have sex with his lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's going on right now, bro. Like, that's what's going on.
All right. Before we end the show, let's go through these picks real quick. We got Thursday Night Football, New York Jets versus the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going with the Colts. What do you think? Hey, you know what? Maybe I might just go with Mike White.
And Mike White?
Mike White's going to do it.
I'm taking the Colts. We already know Mash is going to pick the Jets on this shit.
The Saints versus the Falcons. I think Taysom Hill is back this week.
Yeah, but Trevor Siemian won that game against the Super Bowl champs. So I don't think they're going to just.
Also true.
I don't think they're just going to be like, you know what I mean? They're going to let Taysom get back acclimated.
I think I'm going to go with New Orleans on this one.
Saints versus who again?
Atlanta.
Fuck.
Right? I mean, it's to be a tough one for you.
Oh, no, it sucks. I'll take this L this week. Shit, give me ATL. Congratulations to the Atlanta Braves, too, goddamn. That's the only reason why I'm picking the Atlanta Falcons, because the Braves won. That's it. Because I hate the fucking Saints.
Denver and Dallas. I'm going to go with Denver. We know who Madison's going with.
So fans, we just picking out a spite. This is what the fuck going on. I got Bridgewater too. Let's go. Let's go, Bridgewater.
They just get rid of Von Miller. That was a perfect thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Denver on this.
Yeah, but they picked up a pass rusher too. So let's not act like they ain't pick up somebody.
Well, all right. Well, who you got?
Oh, I said Bridgewater, Denver.
Oh, you going Denver? All right.
Yeah.
Cool. New England at Carolina.
I'm gonna go New England. No. I'm gonna go Carolina because I feel like Stephon Gilmore is gonna be very upset that game. So I don't think they're gonna be passing well.
Okay. Yep. That's also very true. Carolina. I'm gonna go with that one. Minnesota and Baltimore.
Baltimore. This is kind of easy for me.
Yeah, Baltimore, because Kirk Cousins isn't going to win just throwing 5-yard passes. Cleveland Browns versus the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to win this game because there's a lot of shit going on in Cleveland. They're in Cincinnati too. Joe Burrow's playing pretty damn good. So yeah, go to Cincinnati.
Cleveland can't get a normal coach for nothing in the world, bro. Cleveland just can't get a fucking break with a fucking head coach that's normal. But yeah, man, let's go with Joe Burrow and the Bengals.
Buffalo and Jacksonville. I don't even think we need to talk about that. That's all Buffalo. Houston and Miami. Both teams are 1-7. Houston's defense sucks. Oh, so bad. And they just basically had a fire sale. I'm going to go Miami. They're in Miami too, so I think that helps. You got Miami?
305. I'm going for them. Let's go, Dolphins.
The Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Giants. Saquon Barkley is not playing. The Las Vegas Raiders are just in a shit storm right now.
The boys finna lose.
Oh yeah. This whole 5-2 record is going to be going away real fucking quick. I promise.
Fuck. Yo.
So I'm going to go with the New York Giants on this one.
Yo, yeah. Take the Giants.
LA Chargers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. They're in Philly. Chargers have been just. I mean, they're 4-3, but I think they're better than a 4-3 record.
Yeah, they lost a close one last week.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one.
They for real like they're a 5-2 team. He was gonna lose to Belichick. He never beat Justin Herbert never beat the Patriots yet. So
then we got Green Bay and Kansas City. Aaron Rodgers is not playing. Shit, you know what, man? The way Kansas City's been playing, to be honest with you, I don't even think it matters. I still think Green Bay wins this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think Green Bay wins this game.
Yeah, like, no shit.
Okay, you might not have a quarterback. Who the fuck's going to stop Aaron Jones on that defense? No one. What they did? They just traded for Melvin Ingram, right? From the Steelers. I mean, he's good, but he's not going to help the defense that much. That defense is just bad.
Well, I can't necessarily say that because if Chris Jones getting all the fucking heat, then yeah, like that's what happens when you bring Melvin Gordon and Chris Jones get one-on-ones. He gets a lot less pressure. You know what I'm saying? But I am saying that Kansas City Chiefs is losing that game for sure.
Green Bay. I'm gonna go Green Bay.
Yeah, Justin. What's the name?
Arizona in San Francisco or in Santa Clara. There is a chance that Kyler Murray does not play. If he does play, they win. If he doesn't play,
this man taking forever. Like
might win.
Shit, like the goddamn Niners, like the Niners got a motherfucking T. I had goddamn turn this screen off. What the fuck?
Oh, AJ Green. AJ Green is also out. Kyler Murray might be out. Fuck it. I mean, as much as unhappy as I've been, I have still picked my team every single week. I'm not going to stop that now. So, yep, go with the Niners. It's okay. You got Arizona? Yeah, we can move on. Tennessee versus the Rams in LA. Tennessee now without Derrick Henry for 6 to 10 weeks. They just signed Adrian Peterson. But in LA, I just saw today that Stafford is questionable going into this game. So
they gave him a rest.
Oh, okay. So then he's fine. Tannehill's gonna have to go shot for shot with Stafford, and I mean he has the two guys to be able to do it with Julio Jones and AJ Brown. I don't know. I don't know. This might be a pretty close one, to be honest with you. But then LA, that's right. LA just got Von Miller.
Oh, that's his backup.
Yeah. No, they got Von Miller. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go with LA.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick LA, but y'all can get y'all ass whooped no matter what the quarterback. The fucking Cardinals, they backups Colt McCoy, by the way. But yeah, next game.
Not bad. Let's see. And then the Monday night game is Pittsburgh and Chicago.
Ew, this is ugly.
Ugly game too.
Monday night, fuck, that's gonna be disgusting.
I'm gonna go Chicago.
There's no baseball on too. What the fuck?
World Series.
Oh,
Done.
basketball.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Chicago.
I'm gonna watch basketball game on Monday. Yeah, yeah. I don't pick Big Ben for shit.
Yep. So we're going Chicago. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for hanging out with us on this Wednesday. Have we heard anything on vote? Is he cool for Saturday morning?
Yeah, he asked me for everything like time and stuff. Damn, I forgot
Saturday
his name.
morning at 11. He's good.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
All right, sounds good, ladies and gentlemen. If I guess it's official on Saturday, we're gonna be having a conversation with Mr. Bubba Chapman, somebody that we've known, played against him. Kay knows him, pretty well personally. Played with the San Jose SaberCats. He had a stint with the Indianapolis Colts as well. Bubba Chapman on Saturday, so be sure to be here. We're going to be in the morning at 11 instead of 6 o'clock. So be sure to join us for that conversation, and we will see you guys then. For myself, for Country K, for DD at Bad Sticks, for the All Pro JAFFOs. Thank you guys for hanging out. We will see you Saturday. Later.
Peace, people.